Another important adjustment we can make to an image in the Quick Develop panel is the tone adjustment. Tone refers to the exposure level, clarity, and vibrancy of colors. Let's break down each adjustment individually for a better understanding. Exposure refers to the duration of time that an image sensor in a DSLR camera is exposed to light. If you are using an older film camera, an SLR camera, it would be the amount of time the film is exposed to light. When we say light, we're referring to the lighting conditions in the environment in which you are taking the photograph. As a general rule, if we were to leave all settings constant but only change the length of exposure on our image sensor, a longer exposure would produce a lighter image, whereas a shorter exposure would produce an overall darker image. Lightroom gives us the ability to manually adjust exposure either up or down to achieve the desired effect. This is great if your shooting environment either had too much light or not enough. Clicking the left set of arrows here will make the image darker. Clicking the right image will make it lighter. An efficient way of determining effective usage of these adjustments is by looking at the histogram. A histogram is a graphical representation of the various tones in an image. Tones can be broken down into blacks, shadows, midtones, highlights, and whites. It's important to note that when we say black, we're referring to absolute black or 0% brightness. When we say white, we're referring to absolute white or 100% brightness. When we shift our exposure to the right, you'll notice that our lighter tones, the midtones to whites, force the histogram color balance to the right. This is because we've increased our lighter tones. On the other hand, if we switch the exposure to the left, the balance of colors skews to the left in the histogram. Typically, we want to maintain a balanced histogram. This will help avoid any under or overexposed patches in our image. That means the bulk of colors should lie in between our darkest and lightest range of colors. So at this particular setting, we can see that the histogram is well balanced.